Foretold.
Presented by the United States Armed Forces Radio Service.
Tonight we present The Pursued, a drama based on a teaching from the greatest life ever lived. The town of Gabara in Galilee is remote from both the sea and the great caravan routes. So a man seeking privacy and seclusion, a man who might be trying to hide, would select Gabara as a place to live. Such a man is Silas. And even now he is watching as the carpenter works diligently on the door of his new house.
There, now, that should do. Hey, Silas?
Try the bolt. Slip it into place.
Yes, of course. No trouble there. Look. You see, Silas? Works perfectly.
Let me try it.
Fine, isn't it?
Do you think it's strong enough, Nathan?
Strong enough? What are you expecting, an attack from enemy legion? What's the matter with you,
Now,
Silas?
see here, Nathan, you're only a carpenter. You have no right to cross-question me.
Pardon me, sir. But as to your question, this bolt is strong enough to resist the usual use to which a door might be put. But if you've some special danger in mind...
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you've finished your work, you're free to go.
Of course. Oh, well, I wish you the best of good fortune here in your new house, and my best wishes to your wife also. You'll tell her, won't you?
Yes, I'll tell her. Now, get out.
Yes, sir.
Done. Rhoda.
Yes? You want something?
Rhoda, it's finally done. He won't find us here. And even if he does, we're strong behind this door, these walls. Nothing can happen now.
I hope you're right. 4 times. 4 times we've picked up, moved away, left home and friends and places we grew to know and love. All because of that man.
This is the last time, I promise you.
You said that before?
Oh, look, dear, this town is far from the sea, far from the usual caravan routes. We'd never think to look for us here.
I hope so. I hope so.
Oh, Rhoda, you have to be strong. You have to face this thing.
Face it? I'm willing to face it. But you're not. How long will we have to flee from this man? Why can't you face him once and for all?
And be killed?
Would he do that to you?
You don't know. You've never seen him. I tell you, Uriah is a man who would kill.
So we have to flee from place to place. Every time there's word he's seeking you. We can never have a home. Never.
We have a home now.
Home? No. Place to live for a little while. Till you hear he's come again. Then we'll flee like criminals. What are you afraid of, Silas? Why haven't you ever told me?
Shh, my dear, please.
What happened between you two? Silas, I'm waiting.
Rhoda, there are men who are good men, strong men. And yet in one moment of sudden terror, something happens. A man acts in a way he never would expect.
What did you do, Silas?
There'd been a storm. The boat was destroyed. Uriah and I, we were able to grasp a piece of the wreckage. For 2 whole days and nights we drifted. He was hurt and growing weaker. And then on the 3rd morning, there was land far off on the horizon. The tide was with us, but I knew it would change. I could reach that land if I started to swim at once. And alone.
You left him?
Why should I give my life to save a man who was as good as dead?
I see.
No, I don't think you do. You didn't hear his frantic call as I swam off. Silas, I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you. I never forgot it. I can still hear it.
How did he?
A boat picked him up later that day. I saw him once that night. He was too weak to move. But he looked up at me with his hollow, staring, hateful eyes, and he whispered something in a hoarse voice. All he said was, "I'll find you one day, Silas."
And you never saw him again?
No, never. But he shows up everywhere sooner or later, and I begin running again. But not this time. Oh, no. No, not this time. We're here for good.
Maybe it isn't Uriah you're running from, but yourself.
No.
Please, Silas, would you come to hear the Master with me? He can cure your kind of fear if you let him.
We're here, safe, secure, isolated. He'll never find us. That's all we need.
I hope so.
But you don't think so? Do you, Rhoda?
Do you, Silas?
You see, my dear, 2 whole months and things have gone well. There's nothing to fear anymore. Nothing.
Yet I notice you haven't forgotten.
What do you mean?
It's on your mind all the time. You talk about it every day. Is that what you mean by things have gone well?
Well, you don't expect me to forget about it.
You could if you repented and were forgiven.
Oh, that again. The Master can't help. No, there's only one man who can forgive me. And he never will. No, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
Yes, Silas.
I'm going to the town this morning to buy some things we need. If you want anything.
I want nothing that can be bought.
Please, Rhoda. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But the Master can't help me. If he could, I'd go to see him.
Can you lose anything by trying?
I don't know.
Then do it for me.
Maybe. I can't promise, but maybe if he ever comes here to Gabara.
We can find out in town today. I'll go with you.
All right, then hurry. Please, Rhoda, how many times do I have to tell you I don't like to spend too much time here in the marketplace? We can't make ourselves too conspicuous.
I'm only asking people if the Master will be here soon.
Oh, all right, then. I shall be at that stall buying some oil for the lamps. Meet me there when you've found out.
Yes, Silas, and it won't be long.
Good day, sir. You seek something? I have nothing but the best of oils and spices here. Of course, I have some stranger here, aren't you?
Yes. Now, about the oil.
You live around here?
What business is that of yours?
None. If you ask that way. It's just that we like to be friendly hereabout. To friendly people, that is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How much oil do you want?
Enough to fill that crock there.
Of course. There. 1 coin will pay for it.
Yes, of course.
Say, what's the matter with you? Why do you look around that way? Are you afraid of something?
Here's your coin. Now, let me go.
Of course. Your oil, here.
Let me have it. Can't you see it? Hey, you see? You made me drop it.
I didn't know how afraid you were.
You made me do it. You didn't hand it to me right.
Shaking like a leaf in a strong wind. Look at your hands, man. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Just let me alone.
Hey, come back here. I want to give you another crock of oil.
I don't know what happened, Rhoda. He said something. My hands shook. The crock fell. I don't know.
Please, Silas, try to calm yourself.
Well, the worst of it is over.
I found out.
What?
The master will be coming here to Gabara within the week.
Oh.
He said you'd go with him.
I said I might.
Surely after what's just happened, you must know that your fear is doing terrible things to you.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I'll go. And Rhoda, you will never know how I appreciate the way you've tried to help me. How patient you've been. Yes, for your sake, I shall ask the master for help.
The little boy, did you see? He was able to walk again after the master spoke to him.
Yes. And the way his mother wept. To think I put off coming here to see the master. All this is a revelation to me. A revelation.
Silas. Silas. The master's looking at you. Waiting to hear your plea.
Yes. Yes. Master, what I have seen this day with my own eyes transcends anything I have ever heard. The sick healed. The lame whole and strong. But, Master, can you heal those sick from fear? For fear is with me every waking moment and in my dreams. Fear because of a sin I committed against a man. He will come one day, and he will kill me. I know it, and I'm afraid. Master, what shall I do?
I say unto you, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do.
Shall I not fear death itself, Master? What else is there to fear?
I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him.
Today, my dear, no trembling hands. I shall go back to that merchant and buy that oil we need like a man unafraid of anything or anybody.
That's the way to feel, my dear.
I tell you, when I heard his words, I knew he was right. After all, if a man is going to be fearful, there are so many things he can fear. Fear itself will destroy him. I know that now.
How good it is to hear you talk this way, Silas.
And now, my dear, I must be off to the marketplace for the oil and other things. And this time I shall bring them all back.
Well, sir, back again?
Yes. And this time I want a crock of oil and some other things.
Say, let me look at you.
What is it? Why do you look at me that way?
I don't know if you're the man or not.
What man? What are you talking about?
He said you were about as tall as I.
He said? Who?
That man who was here this morning.
What man? When was he here?
I told you this morning.
This man. Was he tall?
Yes, tall, gaunt.
And his face was it dark? Thin?
Yes, with eyes that peered out, searching me.
And the way he walked?
That's it. I was trying to remember what it was that I noticed about him as he left here. It was his walk.
Like a seafaring man?
That's it, exactly.
And he's here. He's here at last.
What's the matter, man?
Nothing.
The color's going out of your face, and you're trembling again.
Listen to me, please, if you want to save a man's life. If this man returns, tell him that you've never seen anyone who looks like me. You don't know my name. You don't know anything. Tell him that.
All right.
Don't tell him I live here. You understand?
What's the matter with that man?
Silas,
You fool.
Fool for greeting a man in the market square? Now, see here, that's no way to talk.
I'm sorry, Nathan. Just don't shout my name that way. And now I'd like to stop and chat with you, but I must hurry.
Oh, that's too bad. I had something to tell you.
Well, it'll have to wait.
I hope it can wait. He seemed pretty anxious.
What did you say?
The man seemed pretty anxious to find you, Silas.
Man? Tell me, was he tall, gaunt, thin-faced?
Yes.
Look, if you talk to him again, you're to tell him that you've never heard of me, never saw me. I don't live in this town. Do you understand?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Look, this one time, please. If you could save a man's life by not telling the truth just once, you'd do it, wouldn't you?
Yes, but I can't do this because when he spoke to me, identified you, I told him you did live here.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I must get home at once. At once. Rhoda, quickly, hurry. There's not a moment to lose.
Silas, what is it?
There's no time to talk. Now, the windows. Put up the shutters. Fix them tightly. I must close the door and bolt it. There. And now the windows.
What happened, Silas? You left here so calm.
Please, my dear, no questions. Nothing until we're safe. Absolutely safe.
All right, dear, I'll do what I can.
Safely protected.
Silas, can you tell me now?
My dear, it's happened. The day I have feared so long. It's here. He's here.
You're right?
Yes.
Oh, Silas.
He's caught up with me at last.
Yes. Silas.
Yes, dear.
The way you felt this morning, strong and sure. What's happened to you?
I don't know. I was strong. The master's words did give me courage. Till I heard Uriah was here. And then I was helpless and afraid again. Oh, Rhoda. Rhoda, I'm no good to you, no good to myself.
And I had such hopes yesterday. Silas, listen to me. The master said not to...
It's him.
How do you know?
It must be.
You have to ask who it is.
Maybe if we don't answer, he'll think we've gone.
Silas? Silas, I want to see you.
That's his voice. The voice that kill you. The voice that said, I'll find you one day. There's no doubt anymore.
Silas, open, let me in. I have to see you. I know you're there. I know it.
Well, Silas?
He won't go away. He won't leave here until he's killed me. Well, there's only one way.
Silas, what are you going to do?
Get me a knife.
No, Silas, you wouldn't.
Why not? If it's got to be one of us, as far as I'm concerned, it'll have to be Uriah.
Silas, I say let me in. I've followed you a long time, to many places, and now I must see you, once and for all.
There, you heard, Rhoda. Now get me the knife.
No.
You want me to be killed?
I want you to stand here and face him. But as the Master said, not fearing anything but God's judgment.
Then I'll get the knife myself.
I'll break down that door, Silas. I'm that determined. I tell you, I'll break it down.
All right. I'm ready for him, Rhoda.
Silas, please, put away that knife.
No. All right, Uriah. I'm ready now. I'll open the door for you.
Silas, please. Out of your fear, you're going to kill a man. I ask you not to. Please. Please be strong. Be brave this one time. Face him without that knife.
I can't, Rhoda. I can't.
Silas, I'm waiting.
No, Silas, don't. If you open the door now with that knife in your hand, you'll be sorry for the rest of your life.
What can I do?
If I mean anything to you at all, if you believe that I want only what's right for you, if you believe that, then bear the Master's words in mind now. Don't fear Uriah because he can harm you. Open that door and greet him without the knife. This one time, don't be afraid.
But All right, Rhoda. This one time. Even though it be my last time. There.
Silas, I'm waiting.
All right, Uriah. Stand back, Rhoda.
Yes, Silas. Go ahead.
Well, Uriah, here I am.
Silas, I've looked for you a long time.
I know.
Well, I haven't forgotten what happened, Silas. Have you?
Oh, no. And I'm ready for you now. What? What are you going to do?
What I followed you all this way to do.
I warn you, Uriah, you'll be punished for this. They know. I've told them you came here to try to kill me.
To kill you, Silas? No. No, is that what you thought? You mean you've been running from me all this time?
But what you said, that you'd find me, that you'd kill me.
Yes, I remember that well. I'll never forget the hatred I felt for you. And in a way, that is why I'm here.
If you didn't come to revenge yourself, why are you here?
At first, I did set out to find you for that reason. Then, I met the Master, heard him speak, and I knew my hatred for you was a crime against him and against God. I wanted to follow him, spend my life serving him. I couldn't. Not till I'd done as he said. Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and you shall be forgiven. That's why I'm here, Silas. To face you. To say, I forgive you for what you did. To know once and for all that I don't hate you any longer. And to ask one thing. Yes, that you forgive me for having hated you as I did. I forgive you, Uriah. Then I'm free to go back and follow him now. I thank you, Silas. I thank you very much. I can go now. Wait, Uriah. You could stay a while and have the evening meal with us? No, thank you. I must hurry to find the Master. I hear he passed this way only yesterday. Did you know that? Yes, Uriah.
How well I know that.
Then I must hurry. Farewell, Silas. God be with you.
There he goes, Rhoda. And I'm still alive. Oh, what a fool I've been. I've been eluding him, running from him. And he only wanted to seek forgiveness and offer free.
There's nothing as horrible as you'd imagine. Was it, Silas?
No, my dear. And the price we've paid for my fear. It made of us wanderers without a home, made me flee from forgiveness. Oh, but not any longer. All that has changed now. I shall never be afraid again of the dangers that threaten my body. For having seen what the Master has done to rid Uriah of his hatred, I know I can be rid of my fear by following in his way and his words. Be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him.
You have been listening to The Pursued, another episode in the greatest story ever told from the greatest life ever lived. The Greatest Story Ever Told was a presentation of the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.